Howdy y'all, it's Jenna. So, this is my first vlog. This is going to be the first of several vlogs that I'm going to make. And, I'm kind of new to vlogging. I'm kind of new to putting myself out there, so this is going to be a little awkward, but, I will figure it out. So, today I want to talk about this issue. It's called Turner syndrome. It's something that I have, and it's very rare. Only 1 in about 2,000 to 5,000 girls have this condition. And not very many people know about it. I've talked to several doctors, and very few of them know what it is. And I just want to share my experience with it, how it affects me, and just share about my journey that I've gone through. So, Turner syndrome is an interesting chromosomal defect. Okay, girls with Turner syndrome are either missing or partially missing an X chromosome. And that causes a lot of health problems, causes a lot of things. It can cause heart problems, it can cause mental problems, kidney problems, thyroid problems, anything that has to do with hormones and development. It can cause issues in those areas. So I have Asperger's syndrome. I did a video about that. And I also have pretty severe ADHD as well, which is probably caused by Turner syndrome. And girls with Turner syndrome struggle to lose weight because of hormones, and it's easy to gain weight, but it's really hard to keep the weight off. Personally, it's really hard for me to lose weight when I want to. I try to exercise and eat well. Exercising and eating well is good for everybody, no matter what. But, but for me, I have to try harder, it seems. And sometimes I get discouraged when I'm trying to work out and I'm not very strong. But that's not really why I work out. I just work out for me. I'm just looking to keep healthy. I'm actually very blessed that I'm as healthy as I am. I'm very blessed that I've had the care that I had. I'm grateful for my wonderful, awesome, supportive family that has always been there for me. Now, I didn't get diagnosed till I was 20, which is pretty late in life. So girls with Turner syndrome don't go through puberty without hormone treatments. And so I wasn't going through puberty. And when I was 16, I had some blood work done. But, the doctor just told me that I was a late bloomer. I was like, okay, whatever. But years passed, and I still wasn't developing. And that was, it's pretty hard. And I decided to see an endocrinologist. In case you didn't know, that's a doctor that studies hormones. And she asked me if I had done a chromosome test. And I said, no, why would I need to do a chromosome test? And she says, well, it might seem like you have Turner syndrome, but you probably don't have it because you don't have a lot of these other problems. I was like, okay. But we can just test it out just to be sure. And sure enough, I have Turner syndrome. The chromosome count came up abnormal. So, yeah. And so, first I was prescribed HGH, that's human growth hormone, after I was diagnosed. I did that for 6 months, and that was actually pretty cool. That allowed me to be much stronger than I was. It helped me build lean muscle, and I lost actually a lot of weight when I was on that. I felt really good because I was working out a lot. I had a lot of energy, and it just felt so good. It was really nice to be on that. I think people use HGH for like performance enhancing drugs or something, but yeah, so I was on that, and then after I was done with human growth hormone, I did an estrogen patch. I did estrogen patches for a few months, and that helped my body develop as well. It helped my bones solidify. It helped give me the estrogen that I wasn't producing. Because, girls with Turner syndrome don't produce estrogen on their own. So I did that for a few months, and then I was prescribed birth control. Now I take the pill, and that has estrogen and progestin, something like that. It has that in it as well. So when I started taking that, I was able to have a period, and I was able to actually like become a woman. And yeah, I'm really grateful that I had the care that I had, and all of that was pretty expensive. And I think about all of the people that have certain conditions. Like they don't have that. They don't have the access to that care. They don't have a good supportive family or good supportive friends to help them. And I don't know, I just want to reach out to those people. And I'm just really grateful for all of my friends and family that have been there for me. I'm grateful for God. And I'm grateful for the body that I have, because I know that my body is a gift from God. I'm grateful that I am as healthy as I am, that I'm able to do the things that I do. And my goal for these videos is to just spread happiness and to help people be the best that they can be. And I also just want to say that, if you meet someone, just withhold judgment, because you don't know what they're going through. Just be kind. It's always worth it to be kind. I've learned a lot from having Turner syndrome, and I'm actually grateful that I have it. Even though it might be hard, it is a challenge. The biggest challenge for me with having Turner syndrome is that it makes me infertile. Girls with Turner syndrome are almost always infertile. And when I heard that I was infertile, I was devastated, because I've always wanted to be a mother. I've always wanted to have children of my own. I wanted to bear children. I want children that look like me. But that might not be an option for me. But I still do have hope. There are a bunch of really wonderful resources out there, and I'm not married yet. I'm not looking into having any babies anytime soon, but it's something that I do think about every day. And there are a lot of women who struggle with infertility. And I know how hard it is. I know that I'm definitely not alone in that. And I know that every woman is a mother in her own right. You don't have to bear children to be a mother. I'm definitely going to adopt. Whether I have children of my own or not, I'm still going to adopt. So just, there are resources out there. I admit that I don't know a ton about this condition. I'm not a doctor, but I know that, with God all things are possible. And I know that, if you have any kind of debilitating illness or disease or cancer or disorder, just know that, God hasn't left you. God hasn't left you alone. God cares about you and loves you. And I just, I pray for all y'all, no matter what you're going through. And I guess this ends my vlog. I hope to make more in the future, especially when I learn how these things work and how to edit things and how to be a little bit less awkward. So I just want to thank everybody for watching, and I love you. Bye.